to play in the first half. The Trojans finally took the lead, and now they're on the verge of taking a 10-point lead. A 10-point lead would be the largest lead either team has had. Here's Wright. Dribble handoff to Bird. Bird hands it off to Major. Major. Williams drives down low, and not a great pass as it's intercepted. A great effort from Nemo Jackson to get it back. Major, the Euro step. Oh, ho, ho. That's a Euro step that would make Mana Ginobili proud. Another steal from Nemo Jackson. And the 2 points in transition. Hustle will get you very far in life, and Nemo Jackson is a great example of that. 2 times down the court on defense after the timeout, 2 steals. Who else but DeMarcus Demonia to silence the crowd a little bit. Bird, 3 in the corner, no good. That one's long. Trying for the football pass, couldn't find anybody. The Trojans, the eyes may have been a little bit too big there. They saw that transition opportunity, tried to take advantage of it. The window was slim. 36-30. 4 straight points by the Lions after that timeout. Got them back into this game. 2 minutes left in the first half. Chance to continue this run. Mohamed Badu. He's got 2 guys on him, now just 1. He's taken Kopman. And he cannot finish. Nemo Jackson, though, does. Down low. Oh, another big dunk in transition. Anything you can do, I can do better. Man, Nemo Jackson had the nice layup. Demonia answers it with a nice dunk on the other side. Christian Wright, no good. DeMarcus Demonia has come alive here, and so have the Trojans offensively. Christian Wright drives, cannot hit. Rebounded by Jackson, or is that Major? I believe that was Major. Floyd, man. The wheels on the bus are certainly not going round and round. They look like they're about to fall off. The Lions need something to go their way in the last 25 seconds here. Shot clock and game clock separated by 10 seconds, so they can't hold for the final shot here. Now they can hold for that final shot, as the kickball will turn the shot clock off. You got to think Lions are going to hold for the final shot here. Down 10. Major. Oh, what a great block. Bird gets it back and finishes. And Floyd got the huge block on Major, but couldn't get the block on the other side. And now a technical after the whistle. I'm wondering who's getting the technical, because there's a bunch of Lions players all together, and then Floyd is in the middle of the Lions players. Who knows? I didn't get to see, so I'm not going to pass judgment. All I do know is that the Lions only down 8, so they got a chance to come back. 42-34 at the end of the first half. We'll be back with the start of the second after this short break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here and ready to play what could be the final 20 minutes of a contest that started out really competitive. Lions got out to a lead. Trojans answered back, and then they were back and forth. And then in that last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half, the Trojans got out in front and took the 8-point lead that you see right now. Right, Hibbert in the corner. That one is way long, but Major almost stole it away. Oh, what a move! Oh, my goodness. DeMarcus Demonia had 18 points in the first half, and then that beautiful dribble move there on the sideline. Dribbled it behind the Lions player's back, went and got it, and found his man cutting towards the basket. Oh, Kejon Major! My goodness, what is this, an and one mixtape? Major with the finger roll and puts it in for 2. Off the front of the iron, the Lions get the ball and they put it in. Major's holding his wrist afterwards. Maybe saying it's because it's so icy. 44-36, Trojans still out in front. Bondu takes it right into the teeth of the defense and is lucky he didn't get called for the walk there, honestly. He picked up that dribble and took an extra 2 steps towards the basket. He was fouled in the process, though. He will go to the line. I think I found my new favorite person. This lady behind me is awesome. This is one of the Trojans players, or excuse me, one of the Trojans coaches taking a page out of Rasheed Wallace's book and screaming, "Ball don't lie." Major stepped on the line as he picked that one up, and the Trojans will have possession. Major gets the foul, and he'll take a seat on the bench because of it. Daniel Bird will check in, and Major, the only Lions player with a basket here in this second half. That is just a silly foul there. Spoke with someone at halftime who said the first half was a quick first half. Well, if we keep playing like this in the second half, it's not going to be that way for very much longer. And a travel is called. 8-point game, 44-36. Trojans in the lead. Lions have a chance to cut in. Wright drives, and he cannot hit. Thought that was going to be called out of bounds. Looked like it hit the top of the scores, or excuse me, top of the backboard. DeMarcus Demonia with another turnover here. He had a great first half, starting things out a little slow here in the second half, though. Nemo Jackson and Bundu both set picks. Christian Wright gives it over to Bird, and Bird never got the ball as it was swatted away in the air. Here's Wright. Over to Hibbert. Hibbert, jab step. Gives it over to Bird, who gives it right back to Hibbert. Now Wright 5 on the shot clock. Hibbert drives into the teeth of the defense and does not get the basket. Up and no good. Bird gets the rebound. Great effort there from the Trojans, just couldn't finish. Here's Wright into the teeth of the defense. Down to Nemo Jackson, and he puts it in for 2. Lions finally getting another basket there, cutting into that lead, 44-38. Trojans still in front. As a Trojans fan behind me pointed out, the Trojans are very close to the 1-1 already here in this second half, and a big 3 in the corner from Antoine Lewis. Lewis caught it, had the closeout right on him, but he laced the 3. 47-38, Christian Wright taking it right at him, dives it, and gives it up to Jackson, and Nemo Jackson is having his best offensive game of the season. Up and no, cannot put it in. It's rebounded by the Trojans, but Bundu gets the loose ball. Here's Wright, 3, no good. And it's rebounded by the Trojans. Great effort, but doesn't count for much. DeMarcus Demonia takes it, and it's a charge call, a blocking call. (47-40). Corey Mitchum checks back into the game. He saw extended action in relief in the first half. Didn't have much in terms of stats, but he definitely helped defensively. 1 for 2 that time from the line. Gets it back to an 8-point lead for the Trojans. Here come the Lions. Bird. And Bird drives right to the glass and gets that check to clear for 2 points. 48-42, just over 15 minutes left in the second half. Floyd takes it. Kopman out to Mitchum. Demoyne, a long 3. And no good. He's feeling himself. Little heat check moment there. Christian Wright, ballerina move to stay in bounds, and Bundu cannot hit. The bigs here are struggling from the three-point line from the Lions. Floyd, and a nice move by Floyd. He wasn't very accurate with that layup, but you see, doesn't matter. He felt that contact, just get it up towards the rim. Get yourself a chance at the line for 2, and particularly the way this game has been going in the second half. You feel that contact, just throw it up there because you're close to the 1-1. More foul shots that the Trojans shoot, harder it is for the Lions to get back into this game. No good. Hibbert with the rebound. Gives it up. That's Breon Williams, and he's well short with that one. Williams, the former Parkville Knight. Three-pointer, great closeout by Hibbert. Made that shot a little bit more difficult, and Breon Williams, he climbed the ladder to get that rebound. Hibbert over to right, jab step behind the back, into the painted area, the floater. And he shot that with the right hand to draw the foul there. He shoots that with the left, probably doesn't get the foul call. Good court awareness there from number 23, the man out of Harlem, New York. Certainly plays like a New Yorker. He can shoot it, but he wants to take it to the hole. He wants to put his head down and take it to the rim. Now, sadly for the Lions, the Trojans, on the other hand, they've got a lot of ball players like that. Demonia and Floyd both New York City ball players. They may not be from New York, but they certainly play like New Yorkers. They take the ball to the hoop early and often. Demonia to Mitchum. That's a two, and it's blocked. Bundu, you see, saying there, I got a piece of that, and Hibbert with the finger roll in transition. It is back to a three-point game. Oh, Mitchum with the nice MJ move there. Right, three-point game. Into the painted area, cannot hit. And Kopman with the rebound. It'll stay a three-point game. Floyd into the painted area. Oh, pretty move by Floyd. He saw the bank was open, so he cashed that check for 2 points. 51-46. Right, nice move, get him some space. Hibbert, the three, no good. Man, the threes are not falling for the Lions here. Bundu can't hit the jumper. 2 shots on that trip down the court. 2 misses. Kopman out. Demonia, long three, no good. Here's Wright. Taking it up and in! Christian Wright! A nice move by number 23. The Trojans watching their 10-point lead turn into a 3-point lead here. Kopman, the three, or the jumper, no good. And no foul call, man. That's an interesting no call there. Hibbert out to Breon. Breon, no good. And who can save it? Nobody. And the way this thing is shaping up, it's looking like we're going to have a nail biter here. Kai Gilliam has checked into the game, as well as Kejon Major. And Namo Jackson has checked back in as well. Kai Gilliam, good recovery defense. Kopman spins baseline, gets his man up in the air, and it's blocked. Williams and Jackson were there. I don't know who got it. Kai Gilliam up, and he's fouled for his troubles. A chance to make this a 1-point game if we can hit these 2 foul shots. The Lions may be the team in the driver's seat right now, but the Trojans have more than enough firepower on offense to get right back into this one. They're just a big dunk or a big three away from snatching that momentum out of the hands of the Lions and going on a run of their own. That's why the Lions have to do everything, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Breon Williams, third time's the charm, no good. But Namo Jackson fights for the offensive rebound, and he's fouled for his troubles. My dad always used to say to me, effort beats talent every day. I used to think he just said that because I wasn't that talented, but apparently it was true. Effort beat talent that time. Here's Kai Gilliam driving. Major. Good closeout defense there. 15 on the shot clock, so they got time, but not a lot of it. Kai. Bird drives up. Williams. Good! Breon Williams, after missing 3 shots in a row, finally gets the jumper to fall for him. And the sloppy second half for the Trojans continues. Lions. No good. Whoa, transition. Dunk. That was a terrible call. This ref's not making any friends here today, but that's a tough one. He's standing right underneath of him. Everybody in the stand saw that. Everybody saw that. He's standing underneath the rim. He's in the restricted area. What's he supposed to do? What's he supposed to do? Come on. I mean, at least the egregious calls have been going both ways in this game. The Lions have gotten one, and the Trojans have gotten one as well. But a close game. The Lions crawl all the way back, tie this game up. Oh, man. World famous former Cowboys coach Jimmy Johnson once said, you cannot allow the refs to dictate the game. Two teams are not doing that here this afternoon. We'll leave it at that. We're waiting for these two teams to come back out onto the court. 53-51 is the score right now. He's taking it on the inbound, so it must not have been attack. I'm confused. All I do know is that the Lions find themselves down 2 right here, and Williams will put his team back, these two teams back at even. Breon Williams, he may not have the prettiest jump shot, but it goes in. As you've seen the last 2 times down the court. Drives baseline, and up and in. That is a grown man move right there. Oh, man, DeMarcus Demonia. He caught that, fought right through the contact, and finished it for 2. 55-53, and gets a chance to make it a 3-point lead after that. Just over 10 minutes left to be played. Williams, long 3, good! Oh my goodness! Breon Williams is shooting laser beams. He does not get a lot of arc on that shot, but it's working. Long 3, no good. Major, the rebound, in and out. Up. Oh, Keyshawn Major with another beautiful layup in transition. My goodness. Get this man a YouTube highlight reel. Oh, and a nice move on the other side, too. Savon Ward The in and out got himself some space. He felt the contact, tried to finish through. Instead, he will go to the line for a chance to tie it. And he misses that first one. 1 for 2 that time from the line, so he gets it to a 1-point game, but couldn't tie it up. Christian Wright, here he comes. Looking for something, looking for something. Wright, Breon Williams. Oh, this man is on fire! Breon Williams, he's got smoke coming off those fingertips. Oh, blocked by who else but Breon Williams. The Trojans got it back and were able to put it back in for 2, but Breon Williams is doing everything here. The former Parkville Knight is coming up big for the Lions. Wright, Major. Oh, I thought he was going to lace that 3. 10 on the shot clock. They've got to go. Down low to Bondu. Drives baseline. And he loses it and turns it over. 2-point game. And they cannot hit. And he's fouled. It's such a tough matchup down low for anybody on that Lions team, but particularly for the guards. DeMarcus DeMoynia, he can handle the ball like a guard, but he can also make plays down low like a big man. If he can hit both these foul shots, he'll have a chance to tie this game up at 61 all. Just over 8 minutes to be played in this first half. Here comes Christian Wright down the court. Lions only a 1-point lead now. Bird, he's feeling it too. Oh. Wow, after not being able to hit a shot all game long from outside, the Lions have exploded with 3 3-pointers in the last few minutes. But as you see, it's 9 team fouls here for the Lions, so that's foul shots from here on out. One for 2, man. Charity Stripe not being a friend to the Trojans here the last few minutes. 4-point lead here. I'm sure the Lions want to get baskets, but they also want to milk the clock down the field every time. No good on the floater. The Trojans have it, and here they come. Trying to go fast. Drives baseline. And nothing. Trojans will still have the ball, though. Kopman is checked back into the game. 3, no good. And Christian Wright with the rebound. Breon Williams. Oh, welcome to the block party, young man. Refreshments are on the bench. Oh, my goodness. What a block. 13 on the shot clock. Here come the Lions. Do not want to give the ball right back to the Trojans after that big block. And the bank is open for 2. It's a 6-point lead. Saying that you don't want to give the ball right back to the Trojans after that big block, because that is a momentum changer. Oh, beautiful move by Word. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Mama, there goes that man. That was awfully pretty. Oh, man, I love basketball. Hot sauce. Christian Wright, Bandu, Williams, the 3. No good. The hot streak finally comes to an end. Beautiful teamwork there from the Trojans. The pass to the open man leads to 2 points. And now the lead is back to just 2 points for the Lions. Major, spin, back out, Bird, no good, Williams, got it, but he was out of bounds. What a tremendous afternoon of basketball this has been. And the way this second half is looking, we may be down for a nail-biter. 3, no good. And it's rebounded by no one, but it's last touched by the Trojans. Just over 5 minutes left to be played here in this second half. It is 66-64. The Lions are in the middle of a tremendous second half comeback. They started this second half down 8. At one point in the first half, they were down 10. Now they find themselves up 2. Right. Pick from Bandu, who has been pretty quiet here since that first half. And there. That is the second time Bandu has been bailed out by a foul on the Trojans. He walked, no doubt. But I'm assuming the foul came before the walk. Oh, man. 66-64. The Trojans fans livid. Major 3 is good. Wow. Talk about a break. Trojans give another possession to the Lions, and Major hits a 3. Trojans turnover there as the foot was on the line as he caught the ball, and a timeout taken by those same Trojans as they find themselves down 5 now, 69-64. It's a 30-second timeout. What is the strategy here for the Trojans? They have got to figure something out. And you got to think it's got to start defensively. The Lions have struggled for most of this game creating offense with any kind of consistency the last 4 or 5 minutes. The Lions have hit a couple big threes, a couple nice layups. But the moral of the story is the Trojans' defense is letting them down. Wet spot on the court as head coach Jaron Taylor throws out the towel. Major, Bird, Hibbert, Bandu, and Wright all into the game for the Lions. Interesting, Breon Williams and Nemo Jackson both on the bench. I'm sure we'll see them again at some point in this second half. Bandu, the 3. No good. And Bundu is really killing his team with these poor shots. That's a third or fourth long three he's taken to miss short. And he's not really close. That shot hit off the front of the iron and gave the Trojans an easy transition opportunity that they couldn't take advantage of. Right, jumper. Oh, no good. Bundu makes up for lost time and hits a big shot after the offensive rebound. I think Mohamed Bundu heard the things I was saying about him, and he said, wait, don't count me out just yet. Wow, what a turn of events this second half has been. The Lions using the offensive glass, well, the glass in general, really, to scratch and claw their way back into this game. It was the opposite in the first half. The Trojans were the ones using their height advantage, and they were the ones using the glass to build the lead. Basketball, it's a game of runs. You never know what is going to happen. Cross court and a foot on the line. That's 2 unforced turnovers with a foot on the line for the Trojans. You cannot have that if you want to get back into this game. 4 minutes to play. 15 on the shot clock. Lions have a chance to take their largest lead with a basket here. Major dribble handoff to Hibbert. Hibbert drives, and he's rejected by the rim. Wow. I don't have to say anything on that one. The fans behind me said it all. That was a questionable call, to say the least. (73-64), 1 for 2 from the line that time. Under 4 minutes left to play. Oh, wow, that could have been a momentum switch. Said it won't count for anything other than a would-be, could-be story. And Major shows it how it's done. Kejon Major. And all of the momentum is on the side of the Lions right now. Oh, a beautiful move. Will it count, though? It will. Game of runs this has been. It's only a 10-point game. The Trojans have more than enough firepower to get back into this game offensively. What they need to do is they need to buckle up and pull up the bootstraps defensively. They need to get stops. I noticed calling these games this season, in big moments, the kids like to pull up their shorts. Well, somebody on the Trojans team needs to pull up their shorts. Make a play. Didn't make the play there as Richard Hibbert took the ball right into the basket, got 2 points for it. Three-pointer in the corner is no good. And Kai Gilliam tries to save it, but he had a foot on the line. Whew. Glad I'm not a betting man, because if you would have asked me to place a bet on this game at halftime, I wouldn't have guessed that this is what's going to happen. Certain points in that first half, the Lions looked like they were dead to rights. Trojans, long three is good, and a full timeout taken. (78-69).
Number zero, heck, number zero.
4.7. And we're back. Hopefully you fans got to hear what makes coming to these games so special. The passion from the fans. .78-69 is the score. Bird and Kai Gilliam playing hot potato. Kai Gilliam is fouled for his troubles, and he will go to the line. Trojans' best shot here is to prolong this game as long as possible. No good on the first. And that's the only one he'll get. And no good, Namo Jackson with the rebound. Man, the Trojans needed that basket. They need baskets every time down the court. A hand check there. Davon Floyd may not be happy about it, but he certainly put his hands on Kai Gilliam. Let's see if Kai can flush out the noise. I don't know if anybody on this Lions team is taking more abuse this year than Kai Gilliam. Remember early on in the season, he had a heckler that would not let him hear the end of it. Young man showing what kind of character he has there, though, as he finishes both. No good. Here come the Lions. Major tries to throw it down. He could not finish. Long three, no good. Lions get it. 1:30 to go, and that could be all she wrote. Trojans have to play the foul game. Bird somehow got control of that one back. And they'll have 12 seconds on the shot clock to make something happen. Just over a minute left here in the contest. Second half, that's for the most part, it's been dominated by the Lions. Right, jumper, no good off the front of the iron, but the Lions get the rebound, and man, that's a microcosm for how this second half has gone. Three, no good, and that could be the dagger. Oh, or is it? Oh. Big shot there. A foul on the other side and some missed free throws open the gate. Good that time from the line. Timeout taken by the Lions. They want to talk strategy here for the last 50 seconds or so. 80-72 is the score right now. Lions are up. And that has everything to do with a stellar second half performance from this Lions team, both defensively and offensively. Granted, they were helped out by some sloppy play at times here in the second half from the Trojans. Certain points in the second half, this Trojans team has not looked like the same team they did in the first half. Well, actually, they had their struggles in that first half as well. Remember, they went almost 4 minutes to start the game without getting a basket. They got hot down the stretch. Had a 10-point lead at one point. Five seconds left on that timeout. Lions are going to have to come out. Got to face the music here. Christian Wright trapped in the corner. Oh, this is a great press here. Gets it up. He's got to get that across the line right now. Oh, how is that? Was awfully close to a violation. Man, that was close. Foul away from the ball, I believe. Christian Wright, chance to put the dagger in here. He misses both these free throws. That's really going to leave the door open for this Trojans team. Any Tracy McGrady fan can tell you, 8 points in 32 seconds, not impossible. Three in the corner, no good. They needed that. Three up top, no good, and that is probably the dagger. Hibbert up and through the defense, and finally the foul, no foul. And they will not call a foul, as they will not try and commit a foul as this game is over. The dagger has been twisted in the hearts of this Trojans team and the fans who made the trip all the way from Allegany. The final score here in this one, 82-74. The Lions with an amazing come-from-behind victory. They've got a game next Thursday. I won't be on the call for that one. Somebody will be. So we're not going to want to miss that one. That is the final home game of the season for the Lions. So this is it for me this season. I want to say thank you for joining us this season. It's been a lot of fun to call these games for you here once again this year. I'm Aaron Thomas. I'll see you next year. Once again, final score here this afternoon. The Lions 82. The Trojans 74. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.